President Joe Biden is forging ahead with his plan to provide $1.9 trillion in additional coronavirus pandemic relief. One bit of aid for individuals, $1.400 stimulus checks, could be subject to further negotiation. Meanwhile, another initiative, raising the federal minimum wage to $15 per hour, seems to be off the table for now. And an enhanced unemployment benefit is facing a March expiration date. The House of Representatives wants to pass the coronavirus relief bill in the next 2 weeks, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has said. The Senate last week approved a budget resolution that would fast-track the additional COVID relief with a 51-50 vote, with the vice president being the tiebreaker. More from Personal Finance. Long-term unemployment is close to a Great Recession record. How Biden's $1.9 trillion relief plan would avoid a benefits cliff. A $15 minimum wage is out of the latest stimulus package for now. The new aid package seems to have one quality that's rare on Capitol Hill these days: momentum, according to Ed Mills, Washington policy analyst at Raymond James. A big reason for that is Democrats are using budget reconciliation to secure the aid package, which will allow the measure to pass with a narrow majority. It's not yet a done deal, Mills said. But certainly there is more unification among Democrats than I have really ever seen, and a sense of urgency that usually doesn't exist. Even so, Americans who are eager to receive more direct payments from the government may have to wait a little while longer. We're looking at an early March timetable of getting something signed into law, if everything works correctly, Mills said. In recent days, Biden has said he will not back down on the $1.400 sums he promised Americans. The additional checks are aimed at bringing recent direct payments to $2,000 in total, including $600 authorized by Congress in December. But the president has signaled he is open to changing eligibility requirements. We need to target that money, so folks making $300,000 don't get any windfall, Biden said in an update on the economy on Friday. The first 2 sets of stimulus checks have had the same income thresholds in order to qualify. Individuals who earn up to $75,000 and married couples with income of up to $150,000 receive full payments. The checks are then gradually phased out for those above those levels. But if the phase-out rate stays the same, more people could qualify for reduced $1.400 checks. That could be resolved by either changing that rate or setting lower income thresholds. A group of Republican senators has called for making full payments available to individuals making up to $40,000 and married couples who earn up to $80,000, while capping the checks at $50,000 and $100,000 for those groups, respectively. This weekend, Senator Bernie Sanders, IVT,